somewhere in a certain mine. Usually, the mines are a chaotic hive of activity, but today they are as silent as a tomb. Su Chen's first day as captain leads him directly in this desolate industrial area of Liberty City. When they arrived, they were quite surprised to see no one there. Subordinate number 3 steps forward, looking nervous. He begins his report. Reporting, Captain. An accident happened here earlier, and all the miners ran away. The security team reported it to us and asked us to help bring the escaped miners back. After hearing the report, Su Chen leads his team away from the main entrance toward a small clearing where 2 men are standing. This raises questions among his subordinates. Captain, if we're not here to find miners, then why did we come here? Su Chen calmly explains that they don't even know what the accident was, so of course they need to understand the situation first. As they approached the 2 men, Duan Ya remembered the man who brought them into the city and told them to meet him near the excavations. And this place seems to be the right spot. Feeling that something had happened in the area, Su Chen decided to help old Shing out on his first day as captain. But old Shing and his subordinate don't seem to see things the same way. They're even wondering what the enforcement team is doing on their turf. But what will surprise him even more is the new captain of the enforcement team, who is none other than Su Chen. Old Shin didn't expect this turn of events. He shifted his weight and asked Su Chen how he had become captain in just 1 day. Su Chen's reply was brief. Just luck. Old Shing is a man who knows how the gears of Liberty City turn, but Su Chen's rise has stripped the gears entirely. To go from a smuggled drifter to an enforcement captain in 24 hours isn't luck. It's a miracle or a warning. Su Chen doesn't lose sight of his mission and gets straight to the point. Heard your mine ran into trouble. I promised I'd come help. Old Shing's smile suddenly looks forced and nervous. There's a bit of trouble inside the mine, and the miners all ran away. Right now, we're counting on the enforcement team to help bring them back as soon as possible. Old Shing responds, making it clear that his priority is to bring the miners back, not to investigate the accidents. This only fuels Su Chen's suspicions. Old Shing didn't even have time to come up with an excuse before the mine itself provided the answer. A thunderous roar shakes the ground. It's a sound of pressurized energy, a sign of something far more dangerous than a simple mining accident. Old Shing's face changes, his brow furrowing in genuine dread. His reaction shows that he knows more than he lets on. Su Chen asks him to confirm that the loud noise, it was indeed coming from inside the mine. But before he could answer, Su Chen felt it before he saw it. From the darkness of the mine, he can feel a trace of ability energy coming from its depths. Su Chen plays his captain card. He offers help. Old brother, you helped us a lot yesterday. I can't just stand by, leave the problem inside mine to me. But old Shing doesn't seem to appreciate the help. He starts by minimizing the gravity of the situation, saying to Su Chen that it's actually nothing serious and they can handle it themselves, so no need to trouble the enforcement team captain personally. Old Shing's frantic attempts to gatekeep the mine only confirm Su Chen's suspicions. Su Chen doesn't waste any time. He takes Duan Ya with him and posts his men at the mine entrance, partly to guard his back, and they were ordered not to let anyone else in. As Su Chen and Duan Ya venture deeper into the darkness of the mine, old Shing's subordinate leans in, his voice a low, frantic whisper. Boss, we can't let outsiders see what's inside. Old Shing friendly, old brother persona evaporates instantly, replaced by a cold, murderous sneer. He told his subordinate not to worry, because Su Chen and his team brought this on themselves. Then he revealed what he had planned to do to Su Chen ever since they met. I don't know how he became a captain, but weren't we planning to send them in to die anyway? This isn't the first time old Shing has used mining accidents to get rid of someone. He watches the 3 enforcement soldiers guarding the entrance. He leans toward his subordinate and asks him to go make preparations. The subordinate's grin is jagged and cruel. He knows exactly what it means. Inside the mine, Su Chen and Duan Ya continue to venture deeper into the mine. After spending some time in the mine, Duan Ya asked Su Chen if he had noticed anything. But Su Chen isn't sure yet, so he suggests they keep looking around first. Duan Ya glances over her shoulder back toward the entrance they just left. She noticed that old Shing was acting, and with those people outside, she's a bit uneasy. She suggests that they should get out of here as soon as possible. Su Chen suddenly plants his foot, stopping mid-stride. What's that? From from Su Chen's point of view. Down the dark corridor, several silhouettes are visible. This does not match the information given to him. Duan Ya steps up beside Su Chen, narrowing her eyes at the figures. She is just as surprised to see people in the mine. What? Didn't they say operations stopped? But Duan Ya and Su Chen were in for yet another surprise. The miners are fully equipped with their helmets, lamps, and picks, but they aren't moving. Human bodies are reduced to mere scaffolding for something growing within them. Crystals burst forth from every orifice, but that's not all. According to Su Chen, they aren't completely dead. They still have a breath left. Barely able to speak, one of them asks Su Chen to put an end to his suffering, but Su Chen stays focused. He notices that the crystals seem to be growing out of their bodies. He reaches out and touches one of the crystals. Then, with clinical precision, he snaps a fragment free and holds it up, examining it against the darkness. These crystals actually contain ability energy. Although it's not as strong as the energy in crystal cores, if you could continuously obtain these crystals, it would still amount to an enormous source of power. While Su Chen and Duan Ya discover a massive bed of crystals in the mine, the truth behind these crystals is actually much darker, and as Duan Ye looked more closely, she saw this cruel reality. The more crystals there are, the more skeletons there are. She doesn't finish the sentence. She doesn't have to. The math is written in the bones and crystals at their feet, and it is monstrous. Back to pharmacy department. While Su Chen and Duan Ya witness the mine's horrific secret with their own eyes, Yun Yun hears about it directly from a miner, cultivated using living humans inside the mine. Yun Yun retorted. The man confirmed, then continued. At first, workers kept going missing, but the mine was dangerous and complex, so no one paid much attention. But later, crystals started growing around some workers' eyes and mouths. Soon, their entire bodies were covered in crystals. They couldn't move at all, just waiting to die underground. The crystals they mined were actually grown from human bodies. Everyone was terrified. No one wanted to end up like that, so everyone fled the mine. But the security team didn't care whether they lived or died. At the mine exit, a barrier had been set up. Old Shing and his men were waiting for them and forced them to go back into the mine. They clearly knew everything, yet still forced them to continue mining. With no other choice, and at the risk of being shot at, they turned back. But when they went back into the mine, they saw something unexpected. They called it the demon. To them, that place was never a mine, it was a demon's nest. This is the end of this chapter. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. Have a nice day.